Hi, my name's Robert, and I have a lot of dead ash trees. I've been cutting them down since the beginning of summer, late spring, and I've been splitting them, and I've ran into a lot of issues since this is kind of new to me. And one of the issues that I've run into recently is splitting large pieces of lumber. The splitter is able to do it. It's a 22-ton splitter, and it kind of makes me glad I didn't spring for like an 8-ton electric splitter or something, because the 22-ton seems to struggle a lot with this. But anyway, these big pieces of lumber here, and this is big for me relatively, but obviously for some people not so much. About a 20-inch cross-sectional. They're heavy, obviously. 18 inches long, 20 inches thick, backbusters, and I've got bigger stuff back there, and I've been splitting bigger stuff too. And so my big question was, how do you get this stuff up on the splitter? Well, they have vertical orientation splitters where you don't have to move it up on any splitter. I've read that you can use a chain hoist, like for an engine block removal. They have hydraulic jacks where you can load the log onto something closer to ground level and then pump it up. And then one of the things I ran across was to use a ramp. So ramp it is, because I'm cheap, and so I took this poly pallet over here, and I set that up on the edge of it, and I tried to put an incline on it that was reasonable, and I started trying to roll logs up it, and they would just roll right back down. I was tempted to build something out of like 2x4s and plywood, maybe throw some nails in it, something for it to get some grab. But instead I ran across this solution, and I thought I would share it here. But basically all it is a tow strap attached to the underside over here of the splitter. And it's important that it be underneath this railing here, otherwise it's going to get caught up whenever you put a log on there. So you run the tow strap and you run it nice and flat. And then the good thing about a log, after you've taken all the brush off and the smaller limbs, is that they tend to roll pretty well. So you just kind of put it on here and you line it up with the center of this tow strap. Take the tow strap, put it over your shoulder, which kind of gets it out of the way and also lets you keep pulling it. And then it's not pretty, but it's easy. You put some tension on it, and you just kind of, I always wear steel toes, so this is easier for me, but I kind of put it up on my steel toes, and then I just walk it up this thing. And it's kind of like moving it with your knees, and you're just stopping it from falling back, but it's not bad. I mean, it's not like, trying to heft this thing up there. And when you get up to the top, usually right around here, I abandon the tow strap, and then I just push it into place and drop this back. And having lifted a lot of these logs into place manually, I can say that this is a lot easier, and it's definitely something that you could do with materials laying around. Like I said, you could build something like this out of 2x4s, plywood, whatever. I've just got another piece of wood down here that is kind of sitting on, so it's not sitting on the log splitter exactly, but that kind of gave me the angle that I wanted. And I just wanted to share this because, boy, it saved me a lot of work.